Does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care? If so, I can't imagine why I don't get tired.
How you doing? You alright? Looks a bit sharp today, a bit chilly. There's the Irish Sea there, doing its thing this time of year. You know, we're just in Peel, on the west side of the island. I love Peel. There's a castle just in the background, and yeah, it's a bit fresh. I better move away because the sea's coming in. Anyway, last time out, we've got a dog here. Hello mate, how are you doing? You alright? Oh, look at it. There we go. Look at this little fella here. Say hello. Got a new fan, fantastic. So anyway, yes, so we're in Peel. Last time out I did my top 5 pubs of the UK in 2023, and this time round we're going to finish off the year by doing my top 5 UK beers of 2023. All these are on the videos this year, and we're going to do this in the White House pub up the road. Cracking boozer, one of our favourites, and hopefully they've got a dark beer on. Nice. Let's get up to the Whitey. Cheers. The White House in Peel. So here I am in the White House, one of the finest pubs on the island. Usually has about 8 Cask Ales on. We've done a review of this pub before. It's fabulous, it really is. So before I start on my top 5 UK cask beers of 2023, I'm just going to have a pint stout, and it comes from the West Coast Rock Brewery in Blackpool. Never heard of them. 4%, really dark ruby, off-white head, stouty nose. Give it a go. Oh, that's quite like nice bitter stout, that. A little bit of bitter edge to it. Smooth, roasty, not really any coffee, chocolatey, and a nice bitter finish. Proper stout, I like it. West Coast Rock Brewery, Blackpool, nice, 4%. Right, so last year I got away a few times, north of England, south of England, and over in the Isle of Man we had a few pints from the UK on the cask. So we're going to go over in a minute and discuss it all, my top 5. But the other day it snowed, and saw a load of snowmen, about 10 snowmen, and you had candles, balloons, birthday cake, and what's going on here? And they all started singing, "Freeze a jolly good fellow, freeze a jolly good fellow." Obviously somebody's birthday. And one of the snowmen was looking into this brown paper bag, and inside had a load of carrots. I said to the snowman, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm just picking my nose, mate." Blimey, what are these snowmen like? Right, my top 5 cask ales from the UK, not the Isle of Man, of 2023. Let's see what number 5 is. Wheatwood Brewery Eastgate Amber Ale, 4.2%. So in 5th place, it comes from the Wheatwood Brewery of Tarpley. Now, recently in here we had a couple of beers from the Wheatwood Brewery, and they were excellent. And the one we had on the canal trip, I think it was the 3rd one, and it was called Towpath Tipples, and it was from the Windmill pub in Whitley Green, and it was called Wheatwood Eastgate Amber Ale. Now, Amber Ale, bitter. A lot of these breweries keep changing the word bitter because it doesn't seem to be fashionable anymore, and they keep calling it amber. Bitter is a traditional style of beer and a good one, so keep saying bitter and not amber. Right, well, telling off for the breweries that. Wheatwood Eastgate Amber Ale coming in at 4.2%, and we had this on our last day on our canal trip, and it was a lovely condition. The beer was fantastic, and it was slightly sweet malt, toffee, soft mouthfeel, and a lingering bitter finish. It was lovely. So that was Wheatwood Eastgate Amber Ale from Tarpley, and I've had a good few Wheatwood breweries beers since, and yeah, fine brewery from Cheshire. So that is number 5. Let's see what number 4 brings. Blindman Brewery Raven Ale, 4.7%. So in 4th place we go down to the city of Bath in southwest England, and the pub was called the Raven. Excellent boozer, fantastic pub, and it had 2 house beers on and many other beers on top of that, and one of the house beers was called Raven Ale, coming in at 4.7% from the Blindman Brewery in Somerset. I think it was formed in 2002, and it was like a multi ruby beer, Whitehead, and it was just lovely malts, slight plummy taste, toffee, and a beautiful finish. It was lovely, and I actually had another one after I did a video about it, and that was on my video of Bath Boozers 2. And yeah, so in 4th place comes Raven Ale from the Blindman Brewery. Lovely porter type beer, really, 4.7%. Nice. Threetons Brewery Triple X Pale Ale, 4.3%. Could it sneak into my top 5? The next beer, number 3, is a pale ale. Yes, me getting a pale ale to number 3, because you know I'm like on golden ales and all that. And this comes from the Threetons Brewery, which was formed in 1642 in Bishopsgate, Shropshire. And it used to be a brew pub. Back in the 70s, there were 4 brew pubs. It was Threetons, John Thompson's, Sarah Hughes, and the Big Lamp. I think that's in Cornwall. And later on, Threetons became a bigger brewer. But this recipe is based on the recipe from the 17th century, and it's got an 125-year-old yeast strain. So it's an impressive pale ale. And when I first put it to my nose, I could smell the malt on it. It was beautiful, and it's a classic pale ale, not one of these modern type where it's just a load of hops thrown in and not particularly good malts. This malt on this was beautiful, and it was a lovely malty base, as I say, gentle floral hoppiness to it, and really dry smooth finish, if I remember. It was really nice. Threetons pale ale, 4.3%, and yeah, so they're still brewing well after all these years then, that brewery. Well done, Threetons. So let's go on to our number 2. The Settle Brewing Company Ernie's Milk Stout, 4.2%. So in 2nd place it's the stout, not this one, but this is very good. It comes from the Settle Brewing Company in Settle, North Yorkshire. Now, we've not seen the video for this because it's coming out just after New Year, and this was a milk stout, and it was called Ernie's Milk Stout, coming at 4.4%, and it was an absolute fantastic beer. It was best stout I've had all year. Just after that, we had another good stout called the Thunderbridge Stout from the Small World Brewery, also of Yorkshire. But this beer, Ernie's Milk Stout, was lovely, milk chocolate, medium body, fudgy, and a satisfying finish. It was fantastic, and I was blown away with it, really. It was absolutely fabulous. So you'll see that in the forthcoming video after New Year. In 1st place, Robinson's Brewery Old Tom Strong Ale, 8.5%. For the number 1 of my UK Cask Ales of the year, it was a no-brainer. It was called Old Tom by the Robinson's Brewery of Stockport. Now, Robinson's Brewery get a bit of stick because some of their beers, I say, are unexciting, can be a bit bland. I get it, but it's a good brewery. It's been going for 170 odd years, I think, and it still produces good beers and uses proper ingredients. And whether you've had Old Tom in the bottle, a cask version is a different level. It's a different gravy. It really is. It's 8.5% as the bottle is, but it's like a port wine. Got a smooth mouthfeel, like Christmas pudding, raisiny, but it's got a sublime silky finish. And we had this on our last pub on our trip in March on the Towpath Tipples video, number 3, and we went in a pub called Hollins Bush, a Robinson's pub, and we're all knackered, we're all shattered and ready to go back to the boat for a night's sleep, and Dougie spotted Old Tom on cask, and when we went in, we were only allowed halves, and glad we did, because we appreciated the quality of that beer. Was absolutely outstanding. I don't think I've had a beer like it at all that year, to that level. It was absolutely outstanding. So my number 1 beer of the year is Robinson's Brewery, Stockport, Old Tom, 8.5%. Cask version, not the bottle. absolutely sublime. Right, that's that. Right, so that's my top 5 Cask UK ales of 2023. Hope you enjoyed it. I think all 5 of them deserved it really, and there was a couple outside but very close to getting in, really were. But yeah, so there's a good beers out there, everybody, and keep supporting your pub and keep supporting your breweries. Cheers folks, bye bye.
And so I can't imagine why I don't get time enough to cry. Look out, man. Oh, everybody's crying.